there, GFA. Are you ready for another story time like me? I'm super distracted, so I'm just going to call out the elephant in the room. Oh, eggs and mustard. That's my lunch. Anywho, today we're going to be talking about families. Yes, families. Is your family a little different than other families? That's what this story is going to be about. As you watch this story today, I want you to think about your family and what special talents and qualities that they bring to your life. We'll talk at the end. See ya. Florence and Her Fantastic Family Tree by Judy Gilliam. Illustrations by Laura Adari. At least Miss Collins didn't assign us a diorama for the family project. She said, just create a family tree. Like that was easy. The problem is that my family tree doesn't just have a trunk, roots, leaves, and branches. It has stickers, thorns, and extra limbs. My family tree is prickly, scaly, and partially overgrown. My best friend Sanji's tree is pretty simple. One mom, one dad, and one brother.
Hello.
When she puts her family tree up on Miss Collins' classroom wall, it will look like this. But mine will take 3 or 4 poster boards and end up looking like a jungle of people. You see, I don't have a neat little family. I have extras. There's me, Florence, and my brother, Fred. And we have 4 parents. Well, make that 6. You see my problem? How do I explain this? Okay, first it was just my mom and dad, Betty and Bruce. They got married and had Fred and me. Ta-da! When Fred and I were really small, they broke up. And then Betty married James, and Bruce married Lucy. Are you counting? That makes 4 parents now. Betty and James ended up adopting Caitlin, my half-sister. And Bruce and Lucy came up with 3 of their own, my half-brothers Wills, Brian, and Percy. Then, sadly, Bruce and Lucy divorced, and Bruce married Kate, while Lucy married Fabian. If you're still counting, that's 6 parents. The original Betty and Bruce, Betty's second husband James, Bruce's second wife Lucy, followed by his third wife Kate, and stepmother Lucy's new husband Fabian. A total of 6. Hard to keep up, right?
Oh.
As you can see, my family tree is going to take up a lot of space on the classroom wall. To add to the giant tree, Bruce and his wife Kate had a son, Sam, who is technically my half-brother.
Hi.
That's a lot of kids.
Wow.
There's me and Fred. Then there is my half-sister Caitlin. And the 3 half-brothers, Wills, Brian, and Percy. Oh, and don't forget about new baby and half-brother, Sam. So let's see what this family tree is going to look like now. Sometimes even I get confused about all my parents and siblings. So I worry that my teacher and all the students will be really confused too. It's not my only worry. Will my tree actually fit the space on the wall? What do I do if it's too big? Can I explain who is who? Will anyone believe me? Should I bring all of my family to school? No, let's stick to paper. I may need help taking it to class and taping it to the wall, but here goes. My family with all the parts: stems, branches, leaves, trunk, berries, and nuts. It might not be simple and might not be easy to describe, but these are my people, and they're going to take up most of Miss Collins' wall. But you know what the best part is? That's me, right in the middle of this great, big, loud, colorful, fun, crazy family that I call mine. Next time, I'll include my grandparents. Just be 20 of them. The end. What'd you think? I am so relieved that Florence kind of got over her worries about having a really different kind of family. How many of you guys have families kind of like Florence's, where it's not the typical mom, dad, and kids? I have talked to many students in my office about their families. I know students who live with their grandparents, who live with extended family, who have 2 moms or 2 dads, or they'll have 8 different sets of parents just like Florence did. And you know what? That's okay. You are not alone with those feelings that you have about your families. All of our families are unique. All of them have something different. The trick is trying to find something special and making sure you utilize that. You know what I want you to do? I want you right now, yes, right now, go find somebody that you live with and tell them how much you love and appreciate them. I'm watching you. I'm not home right now, but I'm going to show you an example. I'm going to call my mother. Are you ready? I'm going to tell her I love her.
Hello?
Ma,
Yeah?
just calling to tell you I love you and appreciate you so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
See how easy that was? And she ended up calling me back later saying that it made her whole day. Now I want you to do that. Go love on some of your family members. See you guys next week.